they will continue Skyward Sword. Please, internet, you can do this. I have small. Okay, now, finally. Hope it will be. Won't get bad. Oh. Nearly forgot something. No. Wanted to borrow, and actually, what happens if you do this? Don't have an empty pot. However, so you'll have to let this one fly off. Whoa. These are actually many glittering spores. Please. And quickly have to press some buttons. Okay, it was just for, whoops, wrong button. It was for the stream. I had to press something. Had to press combination. First, I want to save. And to the sky. We're off to do something important. Now we actually have to go to the sealed grounds, but I will actually collect some chests. Because it isn't really far away. Get in there. Please. There's also a ferry. Heart metal. Ouch. Doesn't really matter. Fly higher. This is actually Terry's Island. Looks like Terry's Island. I think it is Terry's Island. Only one more. No. Oh. I actually have to sleep in Terry's house. Please, to the left. Okay, that was a close one. But it worked. Was the wrong chest. What? What will we get? Silver rupee. No. Here. Okay. Actually get this later. We'll actually just go to Skyloft to save before I enter the sealed grounds. No, we missed. Because could get the problem in the sealed grounds. Because I had some, actually, I died sometimes there. I will quickly go to the Night Academy. This chest, finally, we can open it. It's on the small island. I always, on the small island, which I always jump on it without using the sail clove. Yeah, finally. Should I give it to her? Should I not give it to her? Oh, Link, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that. Have a serious dilemma on my mind, right? You're distracting me. Can I help? Who, really? Normally I would never ask someone like you for help. These are dire times. Come to think of it, might be just the person I need. Seem to be pretty good with the ladies. I can't believe I just said that. But whatever, let's do this. Link, I have a task for you. So listen up. Your mission is to take this piece of paper to a certain person. It's a very important piece of paper. Make sure you deliver it. Who? What? What's your problem? Why are you looking at the restroom? What? There's someone in the restroom at night who wants paper? You fool. How dare you? This is no ordinary piece of paper. It's a letter, a very special one at that. Put my heart into every word. Guess you could say it's sort of like a, alright, fine. It's a love letter. That is why you will not under any circumstances ever allow it to be used as toilet paper. Do you hear me? So listen up. The person you must give it to is a girl, a senior student. Her name is Karani, or something like that. You know who I mean, right? She's the one with the round head. She's really cute. You know the one. And don't you dare, not even by mistake, even think of giving it to that weirdo in the restroom. Swear it. Here it is. I'm entrusting this letter to you, so don't read what's inside. Do you hear me? You received Colin's letter. Can you believe this letter might actually contain heartfelt words from Colin? Take extra care that you don't end up using it as scrap paper. I'm counting on you, Link. If you don't mess this up, then maybe I'll let you be my sidekick. Now get to it. Actually, I decided to use it as toilet paper. Because he can write it again, but the woman on the toilet really needs it at the moment. Needs it right now, so this is an emergency. I hope this was the right word. Paper. You brought me some paper. I'll open the door. Please come in. Okay. Oh, paper. I need paper. I'm not angry or anything. I just need some paper. Give letter. Who? You're giving me paper. I'm so happy. But this looks like someone's letter. Are you sure I can have this? Yes. Thank you. I will use it with care. But I'm shy, so don't ask me what I want the paper for. May we meet again, you kind soul. Now we have to sleep. Or maybe we don't have to sleep until morning. I'll try something. No. What now, Link? Tonight my head is swimming with thoughts of current. If you need to talk to me about something, I can wait until tomorrow. Now get lost. Okay. Until morning. Now we have to talk to him. Hey Link, did you hand over that letter like I asked? Actually... What did you just say? Gave it to that weirdo in the restroom? Didn't I specifically tell you not to give it to the weirdo in the restroom? Seriously, I said it like 5 times. I know I did. You fool, how could you? Anyone who blocks the path of true love deserves to be kicked by a bird. I hate you, Link. I think that says everything right now. I don't have to read it. Until night. Help. You're the one from the other day. It's good to see you again. Actually, thanks to you, I met my true love. Yes, him. It all started with that letter that you gave me. Those beautiful words of affection caused me to fall hopelessly in love. My heart is bursting with thoughts of him. Feel so excited, so cheerful, so full of life. It must take a lot of gratitude to produce this bunch of 5 crisps. Helping people feels good. My love, I will always be by your side. Teehee. Okay. Actually, maybe it was a little bit mean after seeing this. Internet, come back to life. Please. Okay, it's back to life. Save, because now there's a hard fight. A really hard and annoying fight. Or at least I don't like it. Because it's an other fight against the imprisoned. And I don't like the imprisoned. Because of the the imprisoned isn't allowed to reach the temple, and this is actually something I really don't like. This thing of time limit stuff. It worked. Point to your preferred decent area with this. Yes. This has actually special cause that I going here. Okay. You got a golden skull, a real rarity among skull ornaments. It shines with an eerie golden color. The boblins just fly in the background. Oh, hey, you would probably to know what I have. I have seen blessed butterfly flapping around here lately. Too bad I have absolutely no musical ability whatsoever. Could not create beautiful tones to save my life. Whoa, I think my heart stopped. This is it, the discovery of lifetime. There is no mistaking it. This symbol must mark one of the goddess walls left for the hero by the goddess. I came across an ancient volume in the course of my research to know what I had to say. Of course. Arrows in repose. Yeah, who warns to strike targets from afar. Draw this shape so that it may be known. Well, that is what is written there. Does that mean anything to you? Now we have to draw arrows. This is an arrow. What? Say, was it? That was not what I was expecting, would appear. I better do a little more research. Over time, the power of the goddess walls is restored. When that happens, I would like your help with my research again. I have no idea how this was a heart, but why not? Maybe I have to try it horizontally. Ah, your sword. There can be no doubt. Sacred flames have purified its blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. Same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power, now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with a skyward strike and it will surely await. Climb up on the pedestal and show gate your sword's power. No internet? Good internet. Whoa, ho! No, I fear the seal has given away once again. Terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened. There was no other way to open the gate, so it goes. Link, you must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. Push it to the limit. Hey, Link. Doo-hoo-hoo. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Cruisinator leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on all by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue. I had the talent to make something like this, you know. Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots and I'll put the hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are. You're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bumps to the body. Hang on though, that monster showed up as much sooner than I was expecting. There's a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the race. I've put down. Call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. And the fight starts. The imprisoned. Now he's red. More black and red. And he has arms. Look at that, seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. Hope it know how to catch because my machine has mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do. Stop it. Okay, doesn't work. Help! I believe this wasn't really smart to do it this way, because it takes really long. I just see him flying. Hailing the machine, all loaded and ready to smash. Actually, I noticed the vibration of bumping into the ground. If the flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me the signal with up. Alright, it's time for Groose to explode into action. Adjust the machine's position with and aim at your targets with the remote. Once you finish aiming, press A to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun this scaly sucker. If you forget the controls, press 2 the time you're in control of the cruiser. Review the basics. Ha! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? Tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on big ugly till I give you the signal. Hi Huizoka, how are you? Hope you're fine. I'm also fine, thank you. What? Is there a way to skip this? Yeah, actually, I got many followers, which is really cool. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I actually got really many new followers, which is really cool. Okay, finally, he's dead. So, everything's fine. And bam. Link is just flying away, or was this? No, this was the stone, okay. First I thought it was Link, but this was the stone thing. Now Link, strike the sealing spike with a skyward strike. Restore the seal quickly. I actually wonder what will happen if you do nothing. If he will break out again, or just nothing happens. Nice work there, Link. Of course you couldn't have done it without me. But no need to thank Cruz. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that gate of time thing up and run. I'll go on ahead. No, we have to walk there. This will take some time. Because this area is really big. Actually, what's happened? What happened? I can't pick it up. Other question, can I put it in my bomb bag? No. It would have been too crazy. It would have been really too crazy to pick up such a big bomb. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As you do, Cruz. As do you, yeah. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. To who? Oh, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the gate of time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike. Come on already. Charge the sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate of time. Right on, Granny? Indeed. Now Link, go. Go to the gate. I will first go to the bird statue. Saved. Now we will activate the gate of time. Tetris. The women just don't care. Perfect surface, everything's perfect. And starts to turn. Are this actually notes? Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. So hard for lies beyond this gate. More like this. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps japping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's got to stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? No, forget about it. The music. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" I like how this gate looks now. It actually looks really cool. Temple of Hylia. At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You're doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise, and little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the gate doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Cutscene. Finally, we see Zelda. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king, known as Demise, have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, credible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. Called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise red-eyed a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. First, she created fire. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. The second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine power and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero. And I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic force, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Heidi, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa and an agent of the goddess led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideout state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that Hylia, rather that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I'm able. With the memories of my former life turning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created fire and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reason. For the task of standing against demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. Can't thank you enough for that, Link. During a long journey, you've grown so much. Look Link's face expression. It's like, what's going on? You learned wisdom for solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. Can claim the Triforce. Valiant here, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see up on the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, you will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a selected few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and bring hope back to the land, the goddess highly needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's thought. I used you. No. Link, I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions, but I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyline. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I'm Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. Still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? I will. No, I don't want it to say of course, I wanted to say I will. Zelda just flying around in the crystal. Okay. I see you say it goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Turn to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Saved. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought we to have been hidden within Skyloft by the gods. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa there. Hold up. Link, there's something I got to tell you. So Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Actually, that's terrible. It's got to be so hard for the poor girl. But you're going to do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do it look sad? Now I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the lands here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. I'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it would take a few years to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud. That's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Calling a Stitch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. And we're going out there. I hope we can. No! It's just because of the goddess wall. Because if I remember it right, every time you save and quit and start again, you can do something in the for the goddess wall. I'm not sure if this is right, but I believe so. Yes. Okay, next time. Next try. An arrow. This is an arrow. Over time, the power of the goddess walls is restored. I hope I wouldn't have talked to him again. This will just take a little bit of time, but it's worth it. Ouch. Glimmering hexagon. He who seeks great riches rod is shaped so that may be known. Know what we have to do. Rupees! I hope this is fine. Yes! Sweet, money bags. So that is what it meant by great riches. For helping me out with my research, I'd like to give you a little something. So come by and help me with my research again sometimes, okay? I actually believe if we do it again and whoa, TP reaction. I actually believe if we help him again, we get another heart piece. I'm actually not sure. But I will try it. Searching Skyloft for information about this Triforce. Arrow in repose. He who churns to strike targets from afar. Actually, we already draw arrows, so this shouldn't be too hard. This is an arrow. Sweet Goron! So that is what the ancient writing meant by striking targets from afar. Let me give you a little token of my appreciation assisting with my research. Save and quit again. Start. Closed cycle. He who hungers for destructive force draw this shape so that it may be known. Well, that is what it's written here. Doesn't mean anything to you. Maybe we will get a heart or or rupees. Please, 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 please. Rupees. Was it? That was not what I expect to appear. Drawing is actually really hard. Next try. The problem is actually I don't know what we'll get. My internet is dying. Internet, don't. Please. Closed cycle. Draw, 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 draw. Still not. I have another idea later. Internet, come back to life. Sometimes it works. Just say it and then it's back. Sometimes it just don't care. Live crimson vessel. That's actually not too bad because we just have to do this. Astonishing. So that is what the ancient writing meant by a crimson vessel. Let me give you a little token of my appreciation for assisting with my research. Hey, wasn't falling down. Please let it work. Closed cycle. But a closed cycle is actually really hard. This isn't a closed cycle. Please, 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 please. Yes. Sweet Bombo Dongo. So that is what it meant by great destructive force. Let me give you a little token of my appreciation for assisting with my research. Dusk Relic. This answers all the mysteries from those ancient texts, at least except for the mysteries that follow. After that, do you want to know what else was written in there? Absolutely. The three angles, the tries, and the text is too badly damaged to read at all beyond that point. What do you suppose it could say? Over time, the power of the goddess walls is restored. When it happens, I want to try some different things in order to solve the final mystery. Of course, it's the Triforce. Now we will draw a Triforce. Yes, by the way, what is that? Please. And the text is too badly damaged to read at all beyond that point. What do you suppose it could say? I hope it would work. It will work. Yes, it worked. Holy Goron! So this is what the last part of the old text was explained. Nice going, bud. Now I have seen everything that those ancient writings described. I really owe you, bud, so let me give you this. Just my way of saying thanks. And gold rupee. Would like to get help again. Okay, I think once more and then should be done. I'm not even sure if he needs our help again, but for safety reasons. Like always, just for safety reasons. Wait, don't want to talk. To the statue. Today, buddy, I would like to witness magic of fairies emerging from the wall. For my research, of course. By the way, would you like to review what was written in the text? I'll just draw the Triforce again, and now we know that there's nothing more. Blessed butterflies, you are the best, but thanks. Let me give you a little token of my appreciation for assisting with my research. An evil crystal. To the sky. actually want to get the chest here. Actually, I know about that there has to be one more heart container. Just because Beetle has one more piece of heart. Let me... Oh, wrong side. A gold rupee. And I also want to go to the lumpy pumpkin. I wish there would be more boosters. It looks so slow. I actually could be so much faster if I wouldn't run around all the time. What? Please. It looks so stupid if you press on a specific timing, because then won't even open his... He won't even use the sale clove. Then it looks really bad. The lumpy pumpkin. Hailing, what do you think of this new chandelier? Let me tell you, this beauty set me back quite a bit. You think I spent too much on it? Don't be a wet blanket. It's thanks to your hard work that I was able to buy such a stunner of chandelier, so don't break it. Anyway, that can I do for you? If it's work you're after, I'm sure I can find something for you to do. Just old time's sake. And of course, I'll pay you for it this time. Want to make some money playing your harp for us, or maybe just want some soup? I'm busy. I get it. Well, even if there's nothing in particular you need, I hope you'll take some time to sit back and relax. Oh, and don't forget to stop and say hello to Keenan. No, you hear? Yes, we actually have to go to Kina. Oh, thanks for helping me carry the pumpkins the other day. Thanks to you, we're ready to plant the new seeds. The only thing is, plowing the patch so that it's ready to be planted is hard work. If only there was someone who was really good at plowing the field. I know someone. Really, if that's the case, I'd love to ask this person to help me out. If you find this person, please tell them to come find me right away, okay? I calculate a 90% chance that this quest is in some way connected to gratitude crystals. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the person who will plow the pumpkin patch for this girl. However, if you are searching for another object that someone has asked you to find, target will be removed when you switch to this target. Do you wish to set your dowsing target as a person to plow the pumpkin patch? Yes. Understood, Master. I will set your dowsing target to find an individual who can plow the pumpkin patch. Is there really someone who would help me out? Well, I'll try to keep my hopes up and just wait here patiently until they show up. I will actually go to sleep because of the crystal, the gratitude crystal, because I'm missing one. Okay. One gratitude crystal. Okay. Actually, I know 15 gratitude crystals right now. The one Kina, one of the teachers in the Night Academy, and Beetle. I will quickly go to Beetle. High speed. Actually, not sure if there are 70 or 75 gratitude crystals. But we will find out. Oh, you have great taste in things. Isn't it shiny? I found it someplace nerdy. To be honest, I have no idea what it's for, but I'll sell it to you for just 1,600 rupees. Okay. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 to increase your heart capacity by 1. Free to go. Oh, it really suits you. Want to know why I'm on a bicycle? Yeah, why? Aren't you a curious one? I pedal this bike to generate enough electricity to keep this place in the air. Plus, all this pedaling has got me in fantastic shape. Yep, I'd say my lifestyle is pretty eco-friendly, but with you on board, there's plenty of extra weight, so I have to pedal as hard as I can. Oh, sorry, don't mean to be rude. Please have a look around. I've got all kinds of great stuff. Until night. And the chest. Rupee medal. The pouch is full, so the item was sent to the item check. Ah, wakey for the young sluggerbed. You appear to be relishing that snooze, so I declined to wake you. But I must say, old bug, you did make shop a mite heavy, hee hee. Your accent. The mellifluous timbre of my voice sounds different to you. Perhaps a touch, I suppose. But pray, what does it matter, This is my humble home of sorts. When night draws her tenebrous skirt across the sky, I come here. A bit lacking in creature comforts, to be sure, but I can relax in peace. You're aware that Loftwing don't fly at night, I'm sure, so I suppose I shall have to take you back to town with me on the morrow, When you wish to go back to Skylife, just case your dreams on the bed once more, and on the morrow you shall be there. Actually, there's a beetle inside it. Or a bug. Until morning. Maybe he has something new in stock. Oh, I've got all kinds of great stuff. Oh, unfortunate. Sign means the item is sold out. Thanks to you, I've done a lot more business than usual, so I'm having trouble keeping the store stocked. I will actually save and quit now. Whoa. The light beam is actually can really fly really far. I'm surprised. Save and quit, but this time for real. So, thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you again on Thursday, because I can't stream tomorrow, because I have to learn for a test. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again on Thursday. Bye!